Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video we will be talking about the first week of Dragonflight and everything that I have been doing this week. Also the things that I will be doing in the next week. Some things that I can recommend you guys to do. So in the first week I was aiming to get at least one character up to 70 and possibly more. As in the first week and the second week there is not that much to do yet. That's just because the Mythic Plus season hasn't opened yet, the PvP season didn't start, and the Race to World First didn't start yet. So some things that I did this week I will continue to do next week as well. So let's just jump into it. I leveled my Enhancement Shaman as the first character to level 70. For now this will be the only character I have at level 70. I had the idea of maybe taking one or two other characters to level 70 as well, but I was just enjoying myself way too much with different things that I actually didn't even have the time to level them up. So in next week I probably will get a character up. Not sure if I'll get it to 70, but I will try to get it up, and that will either be... I'm still in doubt a little bit. It might be my Druid, my Monk, because of the tank specs, because of the healer specs for both of them. I like both. I've never played DPS Monk, but it should be pretty good. And I haven't played Feral Druid since I think the end of Wrath of the Lich King. Maybe I did some in Cataclysm, but I'm not too sure. So I haven't played Feral for a long time. I might pick one of those up. On the other hand, I kind of want to get my Warrior or DK up, both only for DPSing. I'm not that big of a tank on either of those specs. For tanking I like Monk or Druid, but because of the versatility of Druid and Monk, I might go for those. I haven't healed on a Druid for a long time, nothing serious anyway. I healed some on my Druid and on my Monk in the end of BFA, and I think I did a little bit in Shadowlands on the Monk. So for now it's only the Shaman that I got up to level 70, but in the coming weeks, probably not before the season starts, but probably a week or 2 weeks after, I will get my second up to level 70. I just haven't decided yet what it should be, so I will get back to that later. Then on the other hand, the things you can do right now is dungeons. You can PvP, but you can't get any raiding in PvP, and you can't get your conquest points. And with Mythic dungeons you can't get into Mythic Plus. You will not be able to get a keystone. That all starts at December 13th, I believe. Let me quickly check. Yeah, December 13th for US and 14th for EU. So we will start with that later. I did all my heroic dungeons. I did some normal dungeons during leveling just to get the hang of it. I did do some Mythic Plus on the beta, so for some of the dungeons I had an idea what to do, but for others I had no clue, so I did some while leveling, and then jumped into heroics. My gear was okay to do heroics. I could queue for it. I only had to craft 1 or 2 pieces with leatherworking, and then I was high enough to do it. So that was pretty easy to get into it. I don't think the heroics are too hard. There are some mechanics there that could kill you if you are low item level, like I was the first time I did one. But then instantly jumped into mythics as I started to do my profession as well. I will get into that later. I did all my mythic zeros to get some more gear, and I actually did pretty good. I got some nice pieces. All the 372s are from Mythics, I believe. Let's see. This is Mythic. The fragment is on Mythic. The bracers, the chest, the cloak. The headpiece is a headpiece that I made myself with leatherworking. The shoulders I made myself. The other trinket here, the 376, is from a quest. This weapon, 376, is from a quest as well. It's actually the same as the 363 one. Don't know if I did the same quest twice. Probably a daily or a weekly thing, bi-weekly thing. Then I have the 389 ring from the Cobalt Assembly, which is pretty good if you haven't done it. get some rep with the Cobalt Assembly, which is in the Azure span right here at the top. There is a vendor there that will sell you the ring if you have the Cobalt Assembly 4 out of 5. You need the high reputation in order to be able to buy it. They also have some transmog things, some things for your dragons to change the look of it. And it gets you a 389 ring, which is the highest you probably can get right now. I know you can craft like 380, 384, something like that at the moment. But yeah, I'm item level 370 in the first week. And besides mythic dungeons and PvE gearing, I've also been starting out with some PvP. Now I'm absolutely not good in PvP. I have tried it, but still doing my best. I've made some pieces, some of the Crimson Combatant stuff, and I bought a few pieces, so I created 3 pieces that I can. I got these 3 recipes. These are the only PvP recipes I have so far, and I bought 4 items, and I only have 140 honor left, so I will probably do some more PvP in order to get some more gear in that way. My PvP gear, that is then. And the other reason I have been doing some PvP is because you can get some recipes. Now I've got leatherworking, I got it up to 62. I got basically all normal things that you can get, but then also I have some of the epic patterns. So the 386 Flame Touch Treads, the Flame Touch Leg Guards, and the Flame Touch Hand Guards. And that actually creates, if you have the entire set, it will create the crafted set. That will be this one. And this is the mail set. There is also a leather set, but because I'm wearing mail myself, I went into the mail armor crafting specialization. So I now have unlocked the boots, the hands, and the legs. Then if I get to 30, I will get the belt as well, and then I will have to spec into the other side, the large mail parts, and then I will get the bracers, shoulders, head, and chest piece, and that way I can create all those. And for all these things, I'm not sure, yeah, for everything that you unlock in here, you can see on learning this specialization, learn to craft a bow of the dragon hunters with a rod tome, and this has the flaring cowl, and everything will teach you a certain thing to craft, except the first thing, which is just the leatherworking discipline. I'm not sure how it is in other professions, but in this one you can just get some extra skills. So 5% more materials when refunds 5% more materials, grants 5% more skill points, all those kind of things, which is nice as well to have. So yeah, that's what I did. Then the Crimson Combatant plants are also in here. I only got 3, and the reason I was PvPing is because you can get these chests, and these chests can contain recipe scrolls, which could be the PvP things. And on the other hand, the crafting orders have been pretty wild, and there have been pretty much any PvPer that does PvP that wants to get easy gear to start out will be asking for those PvP parts. Now this may not be this week or next week, maybe later next week to prepare for the season, but when the season starts and everyone starts PvPing, like seriously, they will need those pieces. So they will have to get the PvP pieces they can, and the Crimson Combatant stuff is things that you can just buy from the auction house, you can buy with a crafting order. It's really easy to get your hands on these items. So that's why I wanted these. These can probably make me some gold. I hope they do. I only crafted 1, besides the 3 that I crafted for myself. And then also I bought some of the patterns for some of the different boots. These all have a secondary, well, they all have the secondary stats, but they also have an effect on it. The thorns feed off your vitality, reducing stamina by 49. Your spells and abilities have a chance to launch magical thorns at your target, healing allies or damaging enemies. and the effects are increased by 100% if you have an item crafted with a toxified armor patch. Now, I don't know what that is yet, but we will probably find out later. So yeah, I've been getting my leatherworking up. I have been doing a little bit of cooking. It's only at 42. Before the season starts, I do want to make more of the food that gives you buffs, so I will have to farm up some of the items. As you can see, I have a lot of meat, but the other things I don't, so I will get into that in next week. And the other thing I've been doing is dragon riding. I really like the dragon riding. Sometimes I've just been flying around for 10-15 minutes doing nothing but just flying around. I have been getting some of all the glyphs. That's the first thing I did. Make sure I got all glyphs so I can get the faster recharge things. You can see it right here. I have everything unlocked. So I got the 3 on the skies. As long as you fly fast, you will regenerate 1 figure point every 5 seconds. While grounded, it's 1 figure every 15 seconds, and my figure is increased to 6, and then everything in between. Gathering herbs for minerals. I'm not a miner, I'm not a herbalist, so I can't get this. I can get it, but it won't do any good for me. So the other one is defeating an enemy will increase the recharge rate, which could be nice. Not really used that much, but still I have everything unlocked here. And I did some dragon riding races. I got every zone on bronze, and I tried to get everything, the normal things, on silver and gold as well. As you can see here, they're all on gold. And the last one, Waking Shores, is right there. And then I've been trying to get all the silver ones as well in the advanced, but I need the Waking Shores advanced and Top Dresses advanced on silver before I can get it. And these will all award you with some customization things, and I will still be going for this in the next week. The other thing I will be doing is probably the Mythic Plus. I will do all Mythic 0 dungeons again, just to try and get some better gear in. There is a weapon that I would really like to get, which is pretty good. It's the best in slot at the moment for me. And other than that, yeah, I'll just have some fun, stream a little bit, do some PvP, do some dungeons, and probably just do some more dragon riding races. Don't forget, on my Twitch account, twitch.tv/Igon, follow me. Tomorrow I will be doing a giveaway that is on Wednesday. I will be doing a giveaway Wednesday in the evening, probably around 9 in the evening server time, that is Central European time zone. I will be giving away gold, and the more followers I have on Twitch, the more gold I give away. So it's set to 250k, but that's for 50 followers, so it's about 5k per follower. The more I get, the more I give away. If you're in the stream, you have a chance to get that amount of gold. And yeah, follow me there if you want some free gold. I will be doing giveaways more often, so if you want, come join me there. Join me on the stream and hang out, have a good time, and possibly make some gold. I will be doing this more often. I'll have to see how much gold I make first, in order to know how much I can give away. I'm not giving away everything I have, of course, but I will be giving away some decent amounts of gold. Also in the future, maybe we can even do giveaways with other things, but we'll see. For now, this was just for this video. Let me know in the comments down below what you have been enjoying the most in the first week. For me, it was absolutely the dragon riding. And let me know in the comments down below what you will be doing next week. Thank you all for watching, and see you all in the next one.